Welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create tables using GeoGebra. You may have already watched the video I did on creating tables using a graphing calculator. You may not. Either way, it's not a prerequisite for this video. So let's go ahead and open our GeoGebra graphing calculator app. And under our input, I'm going to type in y equals x squared plus 2x minus 4. And I'm going to hit enter, and right there I see a graph. But where's my table? Well, if you notice this third icon over, you have this middle icon with some tools, and this third icon is a table. And it says the table's empty. We can create a table of values, so let's do that. Let's go back to the calculator and hit the dot, dot, dot. So if you notice, I just tapped this horizontal dot, dot, dots, and then I'm going to put my finger and tap on table of values. And I want my table to start at -10. And I want it to go all the way to 25. So unlike our usual TI video, we actually have to tell it where to stop. So I'm going to tell it to stop here at 25. And I want it to take steps by 5 and hit OK. And suddenly here is my entire table. So at -10, I have 76, at -5, 11, so on. So please pause your video and fill in your table. Next, let's do the same thing for the function in part C. And so I'm not going to erase anything. I'm going to show how to do this with multiple functions, but you can clear it if you'd like. So let's go back to calculator mode. And I want to point out, if you notice right before the y equals, it says f. So that means it names this function f. The graphing calculator decided to label it. So when I go to my table, this function is associated with f of x. So now if I go ahead and input y equals x cubed divided by 2 minus x squared minus 5 and hit enter, this one gets a G. Not only does it get a G, it's a different color, but that's not really what matters right now. What matters is the original function here. This one was called f and this one is called G. So I'm going to go ahead and start my table of values, and it gave me the same table as my f, and that's not what I wanted. But I can quickly fix that. I'm going to go remove column and remove column. So now my table's empty. And so now when I go to table of values for G, I can set my starting and ending point. And I want to start at 0 and count by 2. So I'm going to have to go to 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So I'm starting at 0, ending at 14, and my step is by 2. And now there's my correct table. So please pause the video and fill in your table. So your tables should match the ones that I have in front of me here.